Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to explain the types of the polymorphism. In my previous video, I explained what is polymorphism and user defined and inbuilt functions which are used in the Python. Now let's understand what are the types of the polymorphism. So what is polymorphism? It's like many forms which I explained you in my previous video. So let's take an example so that you can understand what is polymorphism. So let's take an example, real time example, which is let's take the woman. So woman can act as a sister, she can act as a mother, and she can even act as a friend, sibling, student, okay, and grandmother, wife. So in a different scenario, it will be acting according to the situation. Yes or no? So it will be the student. So the woman will be acting as a student in the school, and same woman will be acting as a child in the home. Okay, the same student will be acting as a sister for her brothers. Yes or no? Even she will be acting as a mother for her children and grandmother for her granddaughters, grandsons and granddaughters, and she will be acting as even wife for her husband. And so, no, so in the different scenario, the single woman can act in many ways. Yes or no? Here we have only one woman, means only one class. So that one class can be, means the same class can act as a different ways in a different scenarios, which I gave example. Yes or no? So the single woman which it is there, she can act as a sister, sibling, mother, wife, grandmother, student, so in the friend. So in the different situations, it will be acting accordingly. Yes or no? So many ways, not only one or two, many, multiple, poly. Okay, in the many forms. Now I think you understood what is the exact meaning of polymorphism with this example. Not only the woman, you can take the phone also. Let's take a single phone. In that smartphone, we'll be having a camera, gallery, WhatsApp, Insta, Facebook, Snapchat. So we have so many apps inside the single mobile. Yes or no? So the single mobile can act as a different ways depending upon the user satisfaction or user situation. Yes, so if user want to use the WhatsApp, he can open the WhatsApp app. If he want to use the Snap, he can open the Snapchat. So depending upon the user, he can use the accordingly the app. Okay. So in this way, we have so many examples. We have so many real time examples for this polymorphism. So this is the main scenario. So what is the main logic in this polymorphism? It will have the same function name. The function name of the thing will be same. So where the single woman can act in the many forms. Only one woman, the same woman. Yes or no? So same function name. So relate like this. Okay. Yeah. But the arguments can be different. But the acting of that woman will be different in different scenarios. Sister, it will be in with the brothers, student in the school. Okay, she will be acting as a child, daughter in front of the family. Yes or no? So in the different scenarios, in the different arguments, it will be different, but the same woman, same function name, but the different arguments. So relate this example with this concept. Okay, now, and this also I explained inbuilt polymorphism and user defined functions and inbuilt functions. So inbuilt functions are this. So we can use inbuilt, so no need to write externally code for this. The Python only provided us the code explicitly, so just we have to use that. No need to write any code, just use that and we can solve our solution. User defined means we have to write explicitly the code. Okay, inbuilt, no need to write the explicitly code, just use the user built-in functions. Whereas user defined, we have to explicitly write the code. Okay, this is the thing which I explained in my previous video. Now let's start the types of the polymorphism. Basically the polymorphism is divided into two types, which is compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. What is the compile time polymorphism? Compile time polymorphism is nothing but method overloading, and runtime polymorphism is known as overriding. Remember the words, don't get confusion. So many of you will be get confusion with these words only, like You will write the concept in this to that and that to this. Okay, don't get confusion with the words. Okay, overloading and overriding both are completely different. Both are not same. The both are completely different. Method overloading, method overriding. Okay, method overloading is nothing but the compile time polymorphism. Okay, remember. And method overriding is known as a runtime polymorphism. And we have another name which is static or early binding. Static or early binding, which is the method overloading. And opposite to that dynamic or late binding, which is nothing but the overriding. Okay, we have so many names, not only one, we have so many names. Okay, I will be showing you so that. So look at here, these are the names: overloading, compile time, static, early binding. These four names, we can use any one of this. Okay, we can use any one of this. Overloading is also same, compile time is also the same, static or early binding also same. Similarly, we have some more names for the overriding also. Yeah, look at here: overriding or runtime or dynamic or late binding. So this we can use any one of this. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's understand one by one. So first, let's understand what is a method overloading. So it is when a function has same name and same class name also. And so what they are saying here, method overloading means same class name and even same function name also. The same function name will be used for this overloading and overriding. The common thing is same function name, but the same function name, it will be having the same class name also. Okay, same function name, the function name will be the same, and the class name also, but different argument. But argument will be the different arguments which will be using in the particular function will be the different. The function name may be same, but the arguments which we are using will be different. Means same function name, same class name, but different arguments. Remember this point, very important. This means that the function can take different types of arguments. Means it can take different types of arguments. Look at here this example. So let's take the class A. Okay, this class A, and we are taking the two functions with the same function name, which is add and the add, but the arguments which we are using in this are different. Here we have used two arguments, but here we have used three arguments. So this is the main difference between this function and the this function. So this type of thing is known as method overloading. Why we are saying this is known as method overloading? Because in the same class we are having the two functions with the same name, and but we have different arguments. Remember these points very carefully, so don't confuse between the method overloading and method overriding. Will be having the small difference, so you have to catch the small difference between the both. Okay, yeah. So look at here, we have add function where with the two arguments, with the first argument with the 2 and the second we have 3 arguments. Okay, okay. Now let's try practically so that you can understand more clearly what to use and how the output will be coming. Look at here, let's take one example. Let's take one class as let's take A. Okay, let's take the A as a class name. You can use any compiler as you wish. Okay, let's take the class as A, and we have to take the function which is def. Let's take the function as multiply, mul. Let's take. Okay, let's try to add the two parameters which is a comma b, and let's try to return a into, sorry, it's been small a, no, yeah, small a into small b. Yeah, now what we have to do? Now we have to create the object creation. So object creation, let's take obj equals to what is the class name over here, capital A. After completion of this, next step we have to call the function. After defining the function, it's mandatory to call the function itself, function also. Yeah, now let's call the function which is mul, and let's take some parameters like 5 comma 2. Now we want to defer this with the object which is obj. Yes, obj dot the thing which we want to written. So we want to print this statement. No, yes, we have to use this print also. Yeah.